Hey everyone, it's Christy. I'm over the eat portion for Healthy Harrison. I wanted to come on here today and I wanted to welcome everyone because I think there's some new faces out there. And also we have a lot of returning folks too. So this is so exciting. So first of all, I want to remind you that we all start from somewhere. Don't let your fear of change or fear of trying something new keep you from starting. You know, we have and we make choices every single day. So sometimes our reasons for getting started hold us back. So don't let those reasons for getting started, trying something new, hold you back. So what we're going to do is we're going to help you. We're going to assist you to create some actions that will eventually turn into habits. And as I said, we all start from somewhere. My journey started several years ago, and it started small. It started with just making one little change here and one little change there. And then those changes turned into the habits that I've created today with my nutrition. So like I said, we all start from somewhere. You don't need to pull all the levers at one time. You don't need to try to do everything at one time. You just need to start small. So let me give you a quick example of what I mean by starting small. So say generally you eat out every day for lunch. What would happen if you made one small change and maybe you made your lunch for the week? Maybe you made your lunch for just one day. When you do that, that's just one small change. But that small change can lead to you seeing incredible results over time. And it starts with just that one small change. So maybe you make your lunch one day. Maybe you decide to make it on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, you're like, that wasn't so bad. I'll make my lunch again. So before you know it, a month has gone by and you're making your lunch 4 times a week. So that one small change that you made just by making your lunch one day a week has now created a habit. And now you're making your lunch 4 days a week. And what? Maybe your pants are a little looser. Maybe you're starting to see some physical changes. Maybe it's not about the scale going down. Maybe it's about how you're feeling. So there's a lot that encompasses nutrition. And just by making one small change versus eliminating all the sugar, eliminating all the carbs, maybe just making one small change such as preparing your lunch once a week will help. So today I'm going to briefly jump in and go over how I do my whole foods approach. So with whole foods, as a nutrition coach, I get asked all the time, Christy, what should I eat? So while I'm going to tell you that I'm going to meet you where you are, because as I said in the beginning, we can't pull all the levers at one time. We can't just totally switch from what you're currently eating and build your plate totally with things that you aren't used to eating. Because you know why? That doesn't create a sustainable lifestyle. So in that, with my clients, I like to take it slow. I like to say, well, how are you currently building your plate? And then we look at how they're building up their plate and we pick one item to maybe choose something that's a little better. And by what I mean by choosing something a little better, I mean choosing a food that might have a little more nutrient density to it, meaning it might have more nutrients in it than the other food that they have on their plate. So we're not throwing their whole plate out the window. We are just taking an action to make one small change on their plate. That's going to turn into basically what we talked about, taking those small actions, changing that one small food, picking a better choice for the next time. So then eventually it's going to become a habit and it's going to be a sustainable habit. So that is our goal. Our goal is to not change everything at one time, but to make small changes so they become sustainable for our lifestyle. Okay, so in the upcoming months, I plan to talk a little bit more about energy balance. Now, energy balance is calories in versus calories out. We'll touch a little bit on what a calorie is, and we'll touch on micronutrients. Now, those are just your proteins, your fats, and your carbs. We'll also touch on how I like to encourage people to eat a rainbow of colors, meaning that you're going to get in more micronutrients with that. So I'm going to leave you with, wouldn't you rather create and take small actions now that are going to lead to healthier habits versus looking for a quick fix or ways that you can quickly lose weight that's not going to be sustainable for you in the long run? So that's what we're here to do. We're here to help you create small changes that's going to lead to those habits that you're going to be able to live with, and you're going to be able to sustain over your lifetime. That's going to lead to the results that you've been looking for.